2025, there's many ways that you can make money with this market. One of them is cryptocurrency. However, I personally think that everyone should shy away from cryptocurrency. So to start off, you have to know what cryptocurrency is. Cryptocurrency, basically, according to the New York State University, cryptocurrency is a digital currency which is confirmed and transferred through cryptography. Cryptography basically is just using complex equations to confirm transactions, things like that. The first reason why I don't think that you should be engaging in cryptocurrency is because of the sustainability. One of the ways to get cryptocurrency is through a thing called crypto mining. Crypto mining is basically where you create a group of supercomputers and use them to solve those complex equations to create a transaction. This can be done by the regular person, however, it does cost a lot of money. And not only does it cost a lot of money, it creates a lot of e-waste because with those supercomputers, there's GPUs and CPUs and all these parts. And once those parts become old, they kind of just have to be thrown away. They're not really sustainable. Not only that, but it also uses a lot of energy. When you plug in all these supercomputers and solve these complex equations, it's consuming a lot of energy. A lot of people say that doesn't paper money also use resources like trees? Yes, but I think that it doesn't outweigh the costs and the amount of effort that it takes to mine the cryptocurrency. According to an article by the Financial Times, in 2021, crypto mining, I think it generated 83.2 terawatts of energy. It used 83.2 terawatts of energy, which is a lot of energy. The second point I would like to make is crypto scams. One of the very most popular crypto scams is a pump and dump scheme. A pump and dump scheme is basically where a group of people will create a crypto coin. They will put a lot of money into it, which basically just temporarily inflates the value of it. And then once that value reaches its peak, they will just pull out all of their money that they invested into it, leaving the regular consumers empty-handed while they walk away with millions. Oftentimes they use celebrities to get these crypto scams out. One of the most famous ones is Logan Paul's CryptoZoo scam, which was basically a scam in which he promised an app in which people could play games and earn money, earn cryptocurrency on that game, but that game was never really fully developed. And once they made all that money, they just pulled out. And a lot of times, because there's no laws, these people just walk away scot-free with all the money, leaving the consumers empty-handed, and there's no justice that's really ever done. One of the good things about cryptocurrency is the privacy. Because cryptocurrency is not centralized, all your transactions are basically private. Whatever you do is whatever you do, and there's no government or any type of facility that's going to be monitoring your transactions. But that's also a bad thing, because once you get that money and it's in your wallet, if you lose that money, there's no way of getting it back because it is decentralized. So I remember there was one time in, I don't know what year it was, but it was a man in Britain. He had a crypto wallet that had $500 million worth of crypto in that wallet, and he lost it and he just couldn't get it back because it's just not traceable. So that's a very bad thing about it. Plus also, because it's super private, a lot of cyber crimes use cryptocurrency. As I mentioned, there's a lack of regulation. There's really no laws in place that stop a lot of these cyber crimes because of how private it is. And the last point I would like to make is the market volatility. Unlike stocks, cryptocurrency is impossible to predict. If you have a stock market, you can predict where it's going to go. If a company does bad, it's probably going to do bad. You can pull your money out. But with cryptocurrency, it's virtually impossible to track where it's going to go. In 2021, for example, the price of Bitcoin went from 69,000 to 16,000 by the end of the year. That's billions gone just like that, and you really can't do anything about it. So in all, even though cryptocurrency has its benefits, and it definitely has a market, I just don't think it's safe to invest in due to the fact that it's unstable, it's not really monitored, and as a consumer, you're more than likely just going to fall victim to a scam.